Hi, Collective. How's it going? Gwen here to do an oracle reading for today. May the 4th be with you. Okay. 4 frequency, the number 4 frequency is about your foundations, about grounding. Okay. Home foundations even. 4s. Boxed in, controlled, centered energy 4s, as you see it in the tarot. Taking care of your temple during Taurus season. Connecting with nature is important as well. We're experiencing the eclipse season. We're in it, okay? So, yes, I've been saying things are going to eclipse out. Meaning even emotions or energy, people, things that no longer serve the new you. Are you choosing to live in 5D or 3D? Are you creating anew? Or are you living in the old fear, like with the old skin? It's a new you now. I'm telling you, you're evolving. You're a beautiful divine being. You're remembering who you are. Okay? And you've got to now it's about your vibration is important. Energy is important. Taking care of self is important right now. And you are not just a physical body, y'all. Okay? Your emotions are important. Many are feeling anger. Many are feeling sadness. Many are dealing with their own trauma that's, like past hurts. Many are dealing with changes that are like, I don't even know what the next step is. Many are dealing with ascension symptoms because they're just waking up. Many are dealing with drastic changes within family units, blood family units even. Many are feeling alone. Many are feeling, are in that fear still. And it's important that we focus on love. I'm telling you that. And gratitude. And mercy and empathy. And if you're seeing something, if you're having a light bulb moment, even for somebody else, share it. It's frequency of 6 this year, 2022, in that spiritual roots and connections. Yeah, it's becoming quite clear to me, like, who is my tribe, who supports, even though they know I'm going through it. Like, you'll see that crystal clear. Who is your friend? Who is your enemy? Who's moving forward into the 5D? Who is still wanting to live in fear? Okay, you're creating, the braid is about your identity now. You know what you value. You know that you're sovereign. This is about identity issues at play here when the braid comes out. Weaving a new web, weaving a new path. Feeling secure and strong to stand up for what you believe in, too, is the braid. Here I am. Okay? And this is about love, Sappho. Beautiful. This is from ancient Greek times. Greece, yeah, Sappho. Much of her work was burned. Much of her work, there's only few fragments of it left. But her love of women, there's a lot of feminine energy coming out with Sappho, was fiery and passionate. She sang, and she was a poet, a beautiful poet. And she adored the feminine body and females in general. So, but when this comes out in an oracle reading for the collective, it's about divine love connections, ancient love connections coming together, sacred connections, these light, energetic chords even that continue through time, Yeah. Things coming together. To make a braid, it's 3 pieces, all harmoniously working together here. The power of 3 again coming in. Mind, body, spirit. You are a divine being having a human experience, and it's about love. Focus on love. What do you love? Who do you love? I love me. I love my feminine body. We're releasing shame in the collective as well. You know, people, many people. We all have feminine in us. We all have masculine in us, right? So we could have had trauma, abuse, child abuse. We could have had sexual abuse. We could have been raped. We could have been, like we're healing so many of these wounds. And there's a fierceness that comes out with Sappho about the adoration of the feminine body. And following in love with, you actually chose that body. It's a beautiful temple, and treat it as such. The new earth we do. We don't eat processed foods. We grow our own food. We don't rely on their fucking energy. We're always divinely supported in love, and there are divine higher beings making sure of that, motherfucks. So let go of being so connected to that old way. I know it's habitual, but even these baby steps are showing a fierce, radical love of a new way of being. And I'm going to be compassionate in this circumstance, but I'm also going to stand up for my own identity. What's this next card? Bees. Bees is about community. And I told you I didn't even see this. I just turned this over. That 3 equation again, the power of 3. Community, hive, friendships, coming together, sweet results await. Have you seen a bee? Shit, I was taking a picture of this beautiful little purple lily, I guess it was, and that had just blossomed, and I was taking a close-up shot, and I was just making sure that the purple and the framing was right, and I took the shot, and then I went back inside so I could see the shot and see if it was clear, because how it's hard to see your picture out in the sun, and there was a little bumblebee butt sticking out of the middle of the flower that I was unaware of. So surprise sweet results await. Continue this harmonious connection of pour love into these connections, as Sappho is saying. Okay, every bee has an integral part to play in the equation in the hive's functioning, right? And sweet results await. Yeah. Connect more with your community, connect more with your tribe. That's where the nectar comes, the results, the sweet results. So the braid, I just want to make sure, I know it's about identity, but I think I'm missing something too. Survival and the opinion of others. Okay. I allow everyone to have their own opinion. It doesn't have to be my opinion, and it's not my identity. If you choose to label yourself, that's your choice. I choose not to label myself, And this survival instinct, it could be just something, we'll clarify, but there's survival coming out. I'm a survivor. I'm not going to give up. I think can be viewed in a multiplicity of ways, honestly. Are we just surviving? That's a victim kind of mindset. Barely making it, Or is it taken, it just depends on your context here, you're a survivor, you're strong, you're a warrior, my wounded warriors, and that the ending is the beginning. So let go of the old. And I could just be talking to somebody who's been through a lot. But that makes you a beautiful being. You've learned how to love those that have, because you've learned how to love yourself again. You can love others who have been abandoned or been in that situation where abuse was happening. And it's an integral part of the equation, darling. For you to know, some people have to be taught how to love. And this fierce love here, this Sappho love, that's what that's about. So let's let's clarify with tarot. I got a new tarot deck. The Revelations Tarot by Zach Wong. Okay, and I like it because the imagery, you can read it both ways. You'll see. In the reversal, it gives you an image to look at too. Yeah. So why is the braid here for the collective? Why is the braid here? the braid. May 4th, the braid. And, you know, many people now, like, are going to be standing up for themselves, standing up for a cause. You will feel that passion, you know. And so this card's falling over here in the past, in my past area. So the identity, who you were in the past, is also makes you a survivor. You know, don't deny these things. Like, when I say you're shedding a skin, you've learned valuable tools in your tool belt, though, that you're keeping with you. The wisdom. Right? And now the compassion and the empathy and the mercy that you can show even to yourself, you know, the forgiveness that happens, the ice melt, right? So let's see what's happened in the past about your identity. The 4 of Cups. You've been in depression, a depressed state, really feeling your emotions, the 4 of Cups, okay, in the upright. Let's see what she has to say. The imagery, they give me also symbols in these cards, so that'll be important too. So I love exploring a new deck. Okay. She lies back. And when I say she, it's not gender specific. It's just the way they wrote it in here. Okay. She lies back, pondering and waiting. She does not move or care for offerings around her. And here we have that 4 again. And today is May 4th, okay? Complacency overrides emotional growth. Here, stability breeds a bored and lifeless character. You may find that you are too comfortable in your environment and have reached a sense of numbness. Even when approached by something of remote interest, you may find yourself unwilling to apply yourself. This card advises you to break out of your rut and perhaps go on a short trip or a vacation for a change of scenery. Beautiful. You'd like to find yourself again. The movie, like how Stella got her groove back, where she traveled and met a young man. I think it was that. Yeah, I've said this before. Like I went through a period of my life where I was just getting back in the workforce. I started a business, it didn't work out, and so I had to go back to work, right? So I'm in a depressed kind of state of mind, actually. Like, I'm feeling really defeated that I had a food cart, and I gave up on it. It was too much work for myself, right? So I was in way over my head, okay, and admitted it, and it's like it didn't work. But my family, like my blood family, still has it, and thank God, you know, it all worked out that my uncle has that, and beautiful, right? But I was in a depressed state of mind, and so I had to get a job, and so I ended up being a barmaid, working nights, barmaid, and I felt like I just had to do something to get out of the depression of just staying at home, right? But I didn't realize I was finding myself again through this job. Yeah, I worked there like 3 years, I think it was. But I call it the period of my life where where Gwen got her groove back, where I became that, I don't know, like 18, 19-year-old self where like standing up to these men at the bar, like, no, I don't care if I only serve beer. I'm cutting you off. You've had enough. Let me call you a fucking taxi. That's the angel you're dealing with, bitch. I don't care if I'm only 4'11". I saved many lives. I listened to many, 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 many people. A bartender is a counselor. Okay? And I also entertain people. I found that I love to sing and entertain people, and I karaoke people, and I felt my flavor. I felt my shit. I felt so good. Did the job wear me out? Yeah, I had to end up quitting that too, because I'm so tired of cleaning up shittas. You don't have to do it the old way. There's a need to get out of a rut of us doing what is like your identity is just like you're continuing the same identity of the 3D, or are you stepping into the 5D, jumping forward into something new here? This card explores the ideas of stability and of the rut one may fall into when seeking it. Both mermaids are presented with the same emotional possibilities, but one takes them, while the other one is so lost within herself that she cannot see them. And that's how it came out here. You're so lost within yourself that you can't see the possibilities or yeah. On the upright half of the card, the mermaid plays with her hair out of boredom while waiting for something better to come along. As she sinks slowly toward the bottom of the ocean floor on the nautilus shell, she does not notice the offering of cups to her or the dangers of the free tentacles which may entwine around her. Her complacency does not make her aware of both the opportunities and dangers around her. Okay. The colors here are deep reds, blues, blacks, associated with a Scorpio, by the way. Very interesting. Four of Cups, okay? With the underlying energy of the Knight of Pentacles, reversed. Just came out yesterday, man. I remember this. I remember this dude here. Like, fretting and worrying and that. Our love connection. Earth sign coming out here now too. Okay, here comes, let's clarify love. I just wanted to get one clarifying card for each one of them. If they give me more than that on the shuffle, then they will. But Sappho, why is Sappho here? Why is Sappho here? There's all kinds of flowers that are blooming here, okay? In the darkness. It's shadow work being done and a fierce love for yourself. You, ... burning. The phoenix rising. You burning is what it says there. Underneath on the plaque. What is this? A burning love. A burning love. It's very, very passionate and desirable and flirtatious, and like she played the lyre. What is this about? 3 cards they're going to give me. The Magician. The Magician reversed. Okay. First time I've had this one come out. Magician reversed. Look at the top image. Okay. Talk about him. The Fool reversed. The Magician reverse can be somebody who is manipulative, honestly. Especially with the Fool reverse coming right next to it. Shows some really reckless behavior when it comes out under this love card here. Very reckless. Childlike energy, no thought beforehand. But then there's that manipulative. That could even be somebody that doesn't follow through with their actions. What's the third card here? Justice. The truth is coming out in this situation in love. Justice. The Sword of Power there. The truth. Things being balanced again. Libra now coming into this reading here. Okay, so 3 major arcanas to clarify that. Love. It's important. So I've got 0, 1 for the numbers here, and 11. 0, 1, 1, 1. You're manifesting. You're manifesting a beautiful love connection. That might be like a really, like, because we talked about travel over here, like a leap that's kind of like seemingly a bit dangerous or reckless. Truth and wisdom shall prevail with the Justice card coming out, by the way. In a love connection, you could even have a lawsuit. When the Justice comes out here, could be getting a divorce from the Magician. Who knows? Taking a leap to something else, and justice and truth is going to come out. Hold on, I gotta go. Let's just read their little. I'm reading. Hold on, y'all. The Magician reverse. Outside forces hold him back. He is unable to channel his energy. He is distracted or blinded by other things. And immediately I went to the tatas on Sappho. You may find that when you draw this card, the block is within you, darling. Okay? This card urges you to look outside as well as within yourself to find that unforeseen force is holding you back and keeping you from moving forward. As an individual, this card represents someone who has found him or herself in a rut in life. Okay? This person shows all the signs and promises of success, yet he or she lingers in the same spot for weeks or months. This person is often blinded by what holds him or her back and can become self-loathing and destructive if he or she focuses on it for too long. Okay, in situations, this card brings to light a block in the flow of any project or relationship. Sometimes the block may be an external influence, and at other times the block can come from within the project or relationship. Either way, the hindrance needs to be identified and addressed in order to overcome the situation. Okay? The green is just really standing out to me too. There's a deep connection to nature, and that's important as the magician. Okay, so this Fool, I think it's you holding yourself back from a love situation too, of allowing yourself to love that deeply. Stuck in a rut, past habits, past patterns. This Fool, reckless energy here. He is cautious before he leaps, for he worries about the risks involved. He ponders his movements and takes things slowly. This is somebody who can be very nervous, okay, and who expresses caution with the steps that he or she takes. The environment around this person does not lend itself to the carefree spirit that is freely expressed in the upside of this card. Here, innocence is lost and replaced with paranoia and fear. Paranoia and fear. Cautious individual. They worry about everybody around them, worried about opinions of others. Difficult to pin them down, difficult to offer for a commitment. And it's a card that warns about taking big risks when it comes to this particular love situation, if it's resonating for you. Justice here, a balancing of the equations with that 111 coming out now. Legal matters will eventuate in a positive light. Balance will be reached. Okay? A clear and level-headed thinker who is able to use logic and deduction to achieve a fair and amicable result. This is reflected in his or her dealings with life, love, and career. When drawn, this card is also reflects on the pros and cons method, which one may address all of his or her decisions in life. In terms of an individual, this card represents someone with the legal practice or someone connected to the making of law, contracts, or formal agreements. This card can also symbolize actual legal documents such as leases, contracts, or court cases and negotiations. This person is usually suited to be calm and logical in his or her dealings and negotiations. Be calm and logical about this situation and use your wisdom. It's a positive, speedy outcome in your favor, by the way. And ideals of fairness come with the Justice card, which means that you will only receive what is due to you and nothing more. Okay? It's fair and just in this situation. Okay? Queen of Pentacles. Know your worth, darling. Queen of Pentacles. Earth sign coming out. Also got, did I say Libra was out here? Yeah. Felt already Scorpionic energy. Magician is the Gemini. Bees. As I'm talking about the bees, my hands get really, really cool feeling. There's a cool energy running through my hands right now. Queen of Cups. That's the nurturer, and she's in the upright. I'm so glad to see her in the upright. Darlings. Look at this. Nurture those that you love. Nurture yourself. Nurture your emotions, your emotional body as well. Okay? That's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming into the reading. Mother energy, Mother universal love. coming into the reading. Her eyes are closed, for she sees all within her cup. Oh, I had it come out. Oh, okay. I was looking at it wrong. See, I'm still... Revelations. It's my new deck. Bear with me. Okay, she come out reversed. See, Queen of Cups is reversed here. So we need to talk about this with your connections. What's going on? Could be speaking to a person. Okay? That's why I said the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We need to read the reversed. She is a temptress. She plays with your emotions. There's a manipulation here as well. She dances, dazzles with her magic, and charms with her flirtatious promises of happiness. Okay. In the reverse, the Queen is the seductress with 8 tentacles. She represents the woman who enjoys the pleasures of love only for herself. She dwells on extreme feelings and will not fear unleashing her tentacles when overreacting. Okay. Colors again in this card are the really royal green, and that's healing and nature. The Queen of Cups reversed represents an over-emotional wreck of a woman who can be driven to manipulation as well as vindictiveness. Her mood swings make life for others difficult. When she's in control, she poses to be an emotional drain on your life. She will play your emotions' heartstrings to her advantage and dazzle you with illusions of love and romance. Within her, she could also harbor angst and self-loathing for an inability to do more with herself and her talents. In relationships, this card heralds a time when separating the emotions from any sense of sensibility may be difficult. Strong emotions may seem to take all parties on a roller coaster ride. Within projects, jobs, or workplaces, all members may feel their emotions are a little frayed from stress. This card also warns against entering into any agreements with those who seem to play on your sense of guilt or pull on your emotional heartstrings, for they may not be what they seem. Okay. Page of Wands, underlying energy. Can I get some future advice for those who are really tuning into this reading here? You'll know who the Queen of... You'll know who that Queen of Cups is. Could be a mother energy, like I said. Could be a friend. It's a possible 3-way connection here from the bees coming out. Yeah. Justice coming. So, legal matters even within this situation. Documents, agreements, compromises coming that are fair. Is there no future advice? Future advice for those tuning into this reading today. Future advice? Thank you. It landed right on top of the Justice. 9 of Pentacles. Know your worth, my loves. 9 of Pentacles. Know what you value. Take care of you. 9 of Pentacles is single mingle. I'm ready to mingle energy. Look at all that green energy. Okay? This is being stable. This is being grounded. Symbolism. I'm not sure what bird that is, but I'll have to look it up. 3 of Swords. Yeah, Justice is coming. But you're releasing your emotions. Look at this 3 of Swords. It's reversed. Suffered a heartbreak, whoever is tuning into this. A lot of purple energy coming into the reading, so healing your thoughts even around this situation. First time it's coming out, so let me give you this advice. Release your emotions surrounding this heartbreak. Okay? Don't stay in that depressive state here and become emotionally like in a whirlpool or something, like in your emotions, being stuck and stagnant and replaying the heartbreak and that sort of thing. The 3 of Swords reverse is he cries out to the skies in his anxiety. His mind is a playing field for chaos. He suffers extreme anguish from mental and emotional stress. Okay? it's like on the bright side of this, you can only go up from here is the message that I'm, okay? And this Nine of Pentacles, this card depicts two different ways of healing with heartache and sorrow. One lies in defeat upon a sword, right? The feeling of self-pity clouds the man's judgment as he runs his arms along the edge of the sword. But we're not like that anymore, okay? We're like this now, okay? And this is the future advice. He's no longer lying there feeling sorry for himself, lost in his own anguish. The reverse is an image focused on the unleashing of great sorrow and anger, which comes from the stresses within. The scream is released, which frees the body of all its tension, okay? This color is rose and rich purples, and it's associated with the sign of Libra. Know your worth. Know what you value. Pour into your own cup. Know everything happens in divine timing. Oh, that bird. Somebody wanted to know about that bird. Nine of Pentacles. Be content. Be content. I hear it from the Nine of Pentacles. It's not telling me what kind of bird it is. Maybe it's a hawk. The bird that flies freely to perch on her arm represents the freedom of spirit from the chains of responsibilities. Okay. The lady reflects an image of comfort and contentment. She does not need to work any longer, but just enjoy her spoils. The ivy leaves growing lushly behind her, and the sky is calm. Okay. This is a Virgo energy coming in to this reading, and an Ace of Pentacles right behind that, a brand new opportunity, a brand new beginning. After some pause, Hangman energy, which is talking about going within, right, and finding a fresh perspective. The pause is necessary. The delays are necessary because you need to release the wails, the screams, the pain, the anger from this heartbreak. And good results are coming in, just results. Rulings in your favor. You are, yeah, I've got Two of Swords reversed. Somebody was lying to you. Somebody betrayed you, and you were overburdened. You were completely overburdened in a situation. And the Four of Pentacles here. Fours again. Wow. Okay. Four of Pentacles is like guarding yourself. So, anyways, I hope you all got a great message out of this reading today. Message me if you need your own private reading, okay, especially if you're going through it right now. My intuition is woo pretty damn good when I do my private readings. So I have great reviews, and I'm here to help. Okay, sometimes we just need that, loving oracle with a great bedside manner too. Like I've been through a lot, and so I know how to lovingly give the wisdom that your heart needs to hear as well. So I love you guys. Take care of you today. Remember, tomorrow's 5/5. As 3333 was on at the time. Tomorrow's 5/5. Big changes. A portal. Okay? Embrace the change. Let the old fall away. Okay? That's a frequency of 10 tomorrow. I'm sure the reading's going to be fantastic. Your angels and all the divine elders and your guardian angels, ancestors are all helping you. God's helping you to release the pain, release this old views, even faulty belief systems, grooming, programming. We're not talking about conditional love anymore. It's unconditional. I like that companionate love. I'm going to keep talking about that. Okay, companionate love. Right? That's what my tribe's all about. And it's about equanimity. And we don't label each other. I love you guys. Bye.